here with Ben Chase at Cavendish Beach here in PEI for the first time, Alexis Country Party. Now, Ben's actually from here, so I'm sure you have a little bit of a history with Cavendish Beach Music Festival.
It's my second time playing, but probably my 8th time here. I came here all through high school every year to party with my friends. It's good to be home, and it's always a nice treat whenever we get to come to PEI in July. It's really nice.
Yeah. Are you able to stay this weekend?
I wish we could, but we got to play in Calgary tomorrow night. So
Oh, darn.
home for one day, but I came home for a whole week prior to this and hung out with my family and caught up with everybody. It was really nice.
So I've been following you along on Instagram, and I don't know the conclusion of the story here with the lobster guitar. How do you not already have one? You're from PEI.
I got to get one of those made. We had a good chat with the guy who owned it, but there was no way in our timing we could make it work. We tried, talked to him. Shout out to Fraser, but unfortunately we couldn't make it happen.
We'll be looking forward to that day. You're going to have to do lots of posting.
We're going to do it one day for sure.
So I know you've had a pretty exciting year. You signed with Nashville Management, AMG. You also were on tour for a bit with Brett Kissel. How was it with Brett?
He was good. Brett's an entertainer and one of the nicest guys I've ever met. I work with him and learn from him was a treat.
What did you learn?
I learned a lot about entertaining and a lot about the tour life. That was my first tour, like back to back to back, not being home. You know, I've opened for people a couple dates, but never been like out on the road like that.
Were you on the bus?
Not on the bus. We're not making enough for a tour bus yet. We're working on it though.
Not all that glamorous.
Yeah,
Stinky in there. Somebody's Summer received over 100,000 streams in the first week of its release. Bad Day to Be a Beer, really cool name for that title. It's up for release in a few weeks. What vibe can we expect from that?
It's probably my countryest tune since In My Truck Girl, which was one of my bigger songs, and it's kind of got that throwback. I love 90s country. When I heard that song, I was like, I want to record that, and I want to drink beer to it the second I hear it, and I was like, that's going to be my next single.
Alrighty. Where'd you get the title from that?
That was written by Chebe.
Love
and
Chebe.
Yannick Dave Chappelle. They were just drinking one day, and I guess they said it's a bad day to be a beer. I heard it, and I was like, that's my song. I knew it
Call
right
us
away,
hope to you. We have to talk about your grandpa, because if you haven't seen it yet, really cute video. Him and his grandpa at the Calgary Stampede. He went on stage and performed Ain't No Rockin' Chair. He went up there and he really gave that rocking chair a good old push and seemed like he was having the time of his life. Everybody was chanting his name. Did you have to like twist his arm to get him up there, or was he like right on board from the get-go?
You know what? He was actually here at my show earlier at Cavendish, and I asked him, but he said it's hard to ever top that. We played to 10,000 people and said, oh, you have your moment, because I only had a 45-minute set. He was up for the idea. It was my idea. I was like, I'd love to give back to you, because when I was 3 years old, you were bringing me on stage, teaching me how to play music, and he never had the chance because he wasn't around with social media or TikTok and all that. So it's like, I want to give you the chance to be able to feel what it feels like, some of the stuff I do, and he crushed it.
I love that. I'm really close with my grandparents as well. They'd never been to like an actual concert, and I'm like, you got to go. Especially I'm in this industry. So I brought my grandma to Shania and then a bunch of them. It's something they have to do. So when I heard your story and saw the video, it was touching and I got it. Well, thanks so much for hanging out. Awesome set today.
Enjoy your time in the hour.